Eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. Back again. I call it eyes wide open because I'm trying to wake my people up, get them to awaken so they can know what's going on. I think we either don't care what's going on or we lost about what's going on. You know, this one is Trump. The title of this one is Trump for God or Not. Trump for God or Not, part one. And I got some things to talk to you about. I'm trying to show you that black people was here first. I'm gonna show you when white people was born, and I'm gonna give you a verse out the Bible telling you who they is, what they is, and how they feel, and how they go feel forever. You know what I'm saying? And why they feel that way. Because it's all got to do with verses in the Bible. Go back to verses in the Bible. But Trump, you know, he a billionaire. You know, he got MGM Casinos, Miss Beauty Pageant, he the president. He had that show, The Apprentice. Trump Towers. Did I say MGM Casinos in Vegas? You know, Trump a powerhouse. He in the Illuminati. I believe in the Illuminati. But you gotta understand, all them powerful men get together in the Illuminati and they sit around and they you know, do their little rituals, praying to the Bethlehem or the owl or some shit. You know, they do what they do, but they powerful men, but they had disagreements. My point is, Trump is not a puppy. You know what I'm saying? He got real estate, just as much real estate as somebody like Rockefeller. He might not have Rothschild bread, but he got that Rockefeller bread. And we definitely know that he's probably the head white supremacy. You know, he probably the head. I doubt if he'd tell. And you know, we gotta understand that this country was built on white supremacy. Our founding fathers had slaves. A few of our presidents had slaves. Maybe more than a few. And them just some of the things I want to tackle, you know, and I want to, you know, how they do us, like Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You know how they just take us off the map. You know, how they did us all through slavery, and just how they sit around and do the things they do to us and lose no sleep. You know, it's just some topics I want to cover. Like I want to start with a verse in the Bible. I think it's Genesis, chapter 25, verse 21. Chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived. and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people should be separated from thy bowels. And the one people should be stronger than the other. And the elders shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment. And they call his name Esau. Edomites, Esau. And after they came, his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And you have to read the rest for yourself to check out what I'm telling you. But Esau, the red child, the hairy child like a garment, that was the white dude. And the verse goes on to talk about him and his color and how everybody, it describes him. But it don't describe Jacob because Jacob was black. The parents was black, so Jacob was normal. Esau got described because he wasn't normal. I'm here trying to reach my Israelites brothers and sisters, trying to preach and teach. I'm trying to wake my people up. Like I said, that's why I call it Eyes Wide Open, trying to get y'all the awakening that we need to push forward, to come together on one accord and all praise the Lord. Yahshua, Yahweh, the Most High. And that story in the Bible about Isaac and Rebekah, it tells you about how Esau is a son of sin. Like how they the son of sin. How they gonna have a perpetual hate for us. And it was like the older brother was supposed to serve the younger brother. But the younger brother Jacob stole the birthright. So it ended up being reversed. They didn't. So the older was supposed to serve the younger brother, and we wouldn't follow the commandments. We got the nations. God gave Jacob the nations, named him Israel, and this, and this, that, and the third. So we got the nations, but we couldn't keep the commandments. We couldn't keep the love for God commandments. The commandments teach you how to love. Thou shalt not hate. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it teaches love. And it said, We had grace from God and it said we had favor. And it said that they don't, that Esau don't. And basically, they're going to hate us forever and they're going to be crooked forever. And they always going to be that one to come back and bite us in our ass. I'm putting it in my own words with that part, but So my point is, Trump for God or not? I think not. I don't think Trump for God. Even though, I like Trump to a certain extent. Why I like him, because he keep it real. He don't like gays. He'll let you know. He don't like you, he'll let you know. And, I don't vote. But I like Trump to a certain extent. He be keeping it real. He don't like it, he go tell you. Like he don't like the gay stuff and he gonna let you know that. You know that about Trump already. He ain't with that. And Trump ain't no puppet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Trump got money like Rockefeller or, like families like that. He got just as much real estate as them, if not more. And like I said, this country was built on white supremacy. Our founding fathers had slaves. Some of them presidents had slaves. And it's like this, white families sitting on 500,000 in cash, another 500,000 on stocks and bonds and equity and real estate and things like that. And they go to work to protect their fortune. While the black family, you know what I'm saying, working for 20 years, we barely got 100,000 saved up. You know what I'm saying? And we building our fortune. We ain't protecting nothing. We trying to build. So it's a big difference there, It'll take us 250 years to catch up with white people pockets, but we done built the whole country. And plus other countries, and don't nobody want to give us nothing. But they wealthy off of us. They rich off of us. For them to start their businesses, who did it? Who went and picked them tomatoes out for Heinz and the sugar and the cotton and everything else that they was doing? Us. Who built the White House? Us. Who built the pyramids? Us. Who did everything? Us. You know? And you know what I'm saying? So black people, we behind. It's time to get serious. People. Black people, we are behind. So-called black men, you are behind. We are behind. People, it's time to get serious. And you niggas went and voted for Trump. And you Negroes got white friends that you think love you and you love them. And they went out and voted for white supremacists. And they knowing they did. They put him in office. They knew what they was doing. They got babies by y'all. Some of them married y'all. And this country was built on racism, on white supremacy. White people smile in your face. Yet they put a KK member in office, a KKK member in office. And then now we as black people, we want to panic. But we helped put him in office. We want to panic now that he in office. It ain't the first time that a racist been in office. There's been plenty of racists in office. There's been plenty of presidents that didn't like black people in office. And then what you think you thought he was talking about when he said make the country great again? America real young. What you think he meant? They ain't did nothing but did a lot of racism, a lot of killing, and what you mean make this country great again? Y'all should know what he was saying when he said it. This country never be great again. Oh, you good night. And Mr. President, run the country, man. You know, they had tornadoes in Texas, and you say good luck to those people and things of that nature, but then you want to be all vocal about people not kneeling for a racist, uh, lift every voice and sing song, or what is it? The Star Spangled Banner, you know, or the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, and you want to be vocal about things like that about NFL players kneeling down. They need to get fired. You mad because Steph don't want to come to the White House and support you, so you uninvite the whole team, and you just childish, man. Stay off of Twitter. Stay off social media, man. Run a country. Do your job. You need to get fired for not doing your job. And I don't vote. And I don't vote because it don't matter. I ain't voted since Al Gore. And I don't care to vote because it don't matter. Maybe a little small shit matter for your little city, little mayor, little governor or something. But that presidency, it don't matter. That motherfucker's appointed there. They know who go get there long before they go get there. Like you gotta understand, Bush, first Bush. Man, his granddaddy was Prescott, the dude who started the CIA. And Bush worked in the CIA. Then they got a son that's president. You know what I'm saying? Bush, another son that's governor. You know, come on, man. Prescott started the CIA. He also had something to do with Germans over there and Hitler. He had something to do with that shit over there. Then the first Bush president, he had something to do with JFK murder. You know what I'm saying? Because JFK wasn't trying to let them do this or that. So they had to get him up out of there. Who was in on that? The same FBI agent who had Martin Luther King assassinated, the one who started FBI. With J.F. Hoover or something like that. And then why they hate us so much? They hate us so much because we the original people. We was the first ones to rule in Spain or Europe and all these cold ass countries y'all think that we ain't from, man. We ruled them first. We stepped foot on them first. Then they overtook us around the Renaissance era. They overtook us. Got us out of power. They conquered us. They hate black people all over the world. They hate us all over the globe, man. We in the worst conditions all over. It's always us. And we get the same treatment Jesus got. That's how you know Jesus was black. They don't want us with nothing. They want to take everything from us. Take our heritage from us, our black history. Make us think our shit began here or when we was in Africa. You know, they just want... They whitewash everything, turn everything. We got to look up to white. If they can do it, shit, they'll turn Michael Jordan white. Emmett Till, Malice Green. It just ain't right how they done did this. Then, they mad what Nat Turner did to them. Well, there was a reason why he did what he did. And when I tell you things, I tell you, like I said, look it up, research it yourself, look into it. The Willie Lynch letter, everything. You know what I'm saying? Why we think it's gonna change? Ain't nothing gonna change in America. The Bible said they ain't gonna never like us. They gonna always hate us. Perpetual hate. They ain't gonna never like us. So, you know what I'm saying? They forever gonna treat us how they treat us. They treat their dogs better. Shit, they cats, so they pets, period. Pets, period. Animals, period. And they wonder why we mad. They wonder why we angry. And why we hate ourselves and why we killing each other and all this. We don't even do none of them. We won't do none of them. We won't raise a finger and hurt one of them or lift a finger to hurt one of them. But we always killing each other. We hate ourselves. Am I mad? Hell yeah, I'm mad. I'm black. My wife black. My kids black. My grandma black. My mama black. My daddy black. Everybody black. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm pissed off. Because I'm a so-called black man. Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. It explains how they going to have a perpetual hate for us forever. When they blew them little girls up in the church around 50, 60 years ago,